Wow. Well, welcome back. That was a weird one.
As I neared the altar, I suddenly felt the Reaver quickening of its own volition. Just as in William's chapel, the balance of power tangibly shifted.
Jeez.
Voracious and willful, the Soul Reaver was now in control, and I, merely its helpless puppet. The Reaver plunged itself into that mysterious altar, and devouring the energy that emanated from within, drained this place of its power. Thus sated, the Reaver released me, and I realized as I recovered control that these ancient shrines were forges, each purpose-built to enhance the Reaver with elemental power.
You don't say. So now we can probably open the doors at the main gate that we saw by the water right at the beginning of the game where it said that we couldn't go there yet. And now we have to remember where all like these little fucking things were at the beginning of the game. That's pretty cool. Oh, these little forges are probably like the fire shrine that imbued the Reaver, so they're pretty much all over the place, I guess. So maybe that's all there is. They put the color in the Reaver. More. I'll check here first before venturing out too far.
Now I understood the purpose of the mysterious basins I had seen throughout my journey. They were elemental fonts, each attuned to a fundamental essence. When I forged the blade, every
Kind of what I
font
figured.
in Nosgoth with the same elemental attunement was simultaneously quickened. The Reaver's enhancements were never permanent, but these fonts enabled me to re-imbue the blade by bathing it in the elemental energy distilled therein.
They were never permanent? So how did they go away? It sounds like it's saying hi, 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 hi. Hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. You're fighting someone. Hi, 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 hi. That's so stupid. Oh, wow. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Concentric circles, one eclipsing the other. I recognized this symbol from the door sealing that other ancient shrine, the one I had seen in the lake.
Yes, 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 the lake.
Perhaps now, armed as I was with the elemental power,
Oh, perhaps.
I could return and gain entry.
Well, no shit. Did you really have to explain that? I mean, like, pay attention, people. Yeesh. But that seems like far from here. The fucking lake. That's like fucking. Is there like a cannon that can shoot me to the lake? I have to backtrack in all over the swamp? Like, I don't. Fuck.
You're a ragged excuse for a savior.
Savior.
I see my reputation precedes me.
Elegance.
All good, I hope.
All good.
I've been watching.
Nothing about apples.
From that accursed stronghold. Strange that your arrival coincides with the corruption of the pillars. But I'm wondering, are you the catalyst of these events? Or the answer to them?
I don't know what you mean.
I will speak plainly then. I distrust your origin, stranger. Seeing you crawl
don't say.
from the putrid depths of Mobius's keep makes me question your purpose here. And what should I make of your appearance? Not human, clearly, and more demon than vampire. And the pillars. It is no mere coincidence that your arrival in that clearing heralded the pillars' decay. And so I ask you plainly, are you the instrument of the pillars' destruction or their salvation?
Neither.
Neither?
Let us look at the other side of the coin. I have followed your journey and watched as you blithely unlocked secrets that have been sealed and forbidden for thousands of years. The path you have been treading is open to only one being. You don't know what you are, do you?
I have been many things. If you find me ignorant,
Know thyself.
enlighten me.
What's the point? This world is beyond redemption. Let the human cattle have it.
I would expect better than meek capitulation from you.
Centuries of persecution have taught me well. 500 years ago, our race was nearly exterminated by the fanatical crusades of the Seraphan.
Ah, the Seraphan.
Now the same sick drama unfolds again. In merely a decade, Mobius's cutthroat citizen army has nearly accomplished what the Seraphan could not. Vampires meddling in the affairs of men. Look where it's brought us.
What am I to make of these secrets I've uncovered, then? The depictions of the winged race, the pillars, and the Reaver.
Fairy tales, boy. The delusions of an ancient culture clinging to hope long after the world had discarded them. Their bloodline trickled away, until only one of the ancients remained, sustained solely by obligation and his unfaltering faith in the old prophecies. But you see, even if you are who you appear to be, it no longer matters. You're simply too late. Janos Audron, the Reaver Guardian, the last of the ancients, and my maker, was murdered by the Seraphan nearly 5 centuries ago. He alone would have the answers you seek.
Well, we
His
could always
secrets
travel to
died
time.
with him. I don't know how you've come even this far without his guidance, or without the Reaver, stolen these 500 years ago by the Seraphan. I'm afraid, my friend, that you and all of us are out of luck.
I had no less reason to trust Vorador than anyone else I had met.
Fair enough.
Fact, the ancient vampire was the most forthright being I had encountered thus far. If Janos Audron was the key to all this, then I would find him. And Mobius's time-streaming device would provide me passage.
Ah,
But
yes.
first, I had to find a way back into the stronghold. and I suspected I would find the means within the lake's mysterious shrine.
Fascinating. So he's definitely going to be traveling in time in this even more. Hmm.